Russo.
Good morning to everybody, and I hope that you can hear me. Thank you very much for your very kind introduction. It is for me an honor to be with you today, although virtually, to open the Poland's National Knowledge Valorization Day. Allow me to express my sincere appreciation to the Vice Rector of this very prestigious university for his inspiring opening remarks, and also for hosting this event. I also thank the organizers for bringing together such a diverse and experienced group of participants, and obviously I thank my colleagues who are there with you today. Today's event is particularly timely. Across Europe, we are facing societal, environmental, and geopolitical challenges. In this context, our ability to translate fast research and innovation results into socioeconomic benefit, what we do call knowledge valorization, is a strategic necessity for the future of Europeans' economy, competitiveness, and resilience. Let me start by highlighting some of the achievements, but also some of the remaining challenges of knowledge valorization. Over the past few years, the European Commission has given renewed attention to how we capitalize on the knowledge generated through research and innovation activities. In this respect, we created, together with the Member States, a common framework for improving knowledge valorization across the Union. The EU policy for knowledge valorization tackles the persistent challenges of insufficient IP commercialization, the low level of industry-academia cooperation, the weak links with standardization, and the not systematic engagement of the citizens. It provides a way to move from fragmented practices to a more structured, systemic approach. These initiatives reflect the fact that Europe's strength in science does not sufficiently translate into leadership in innovation. Indeed, we produce excellent research, but often lack mechanisms, incentives, and scale to bring ideas to market and society. We do need to close this innovation gap, particularly at a time of intensifying global competition and technological transformation. This is why, in the current political cycle, knowledge valorization will continue to play a central role. And I am pleased to confirm that in the next multi-annual financial framework, the Commission plans to maintain an independent research and innovation framework program to succeed to Horizon Europe. Valorization will remain a key ingredient to increase the market and societal benefits through the investments in research and innovation. Now, let me briefly outline how the new policy priorities are supporting these ambitions. First of all, tomorrow the Commission will adopt the Startups and Scale-up strategy. This upcoming Startups and Scale-up strategy aims to create an innovation-friendly environment across Europe, helping the researchers, entrepreneurs, and small and medium-sized enterprises to turn ideas into successful businesses. This means making it easier for startups and scale-ups to access financing, talent, and markets. Then I would like to mention the planned European Innovation Act, which will address regulatory bottlenecks and provide new measures to support deep tech development and deployment, particularly for strategic technologies. I also would like to highlight the new ERA policy agenda for 2025-27, which was adopted by the Competitiveness Council last week. It includes knowledge valorization as one of its structural policy. In this new policy agenda, we foresee enhancing the role of intermediaries for valorization, delivering a framework for measuring the valorization, and promoting more efficient use of research results. Then, last but not least, the ERA Act, which is also under preparation, and will seek to strengthen the coherence and effectiveness of the European research area, enhancing cooperation across borders and disciplines. I also would like to mention that we are preparing a European strategy on research and technology infrastructures, which should be also adopted this year after summer. And it was not more than 3 weeks ago, again in Warsaw, that we had the chance to meet the stakeholders who expressed their support for the strategy. European competitiveness is indeed significantly strengthened by robust, cutting-edge research and technology infrastructures. Now, I would like to say some words on knowledge valorization in Poland and in Central and Eastern Europe. Poland and the wider Central and Eastern European region have a critical role to play in the innovation transition. We are really witnessing increasing capacity, vibrant entrepreneurship, and strong scientific foundations. The widening component of Horizon Europe has tripled in scale, and we are seeing more applications and more success stories from the region. I honestly am very happy to see initiatives such as Wider Advanced Facility, which helps build institutional capacity and deploy best practices in valorization in the widening countries. These types of tools are essential for bridging the gap between knowledge production and socioeconomic benefit. Yet the challenges remain. We still need to reinforce capacity in knowledge transfer, encourage industry-academia collaboration, and support regional innovation ecosystems. In this light, I encourage you to explore the dedicated sessions on the knowledge valorization codes of practice, as they provide hands-on guidance on how to valorize your research results. In this context, let me also highlight the ongoing public consultation on the codes of practice, which remains open until the 30th of May, and invite you, the practitioners, on how the codes are used and on how they can be complemented to be engaged in this public consultation. Your insights, feedback, and examples from the field are invaluable in shaping the next phase of the European Commission's work in this domain. Now, how can we further enhance socioeconomic and societal impact? At its core, knowledge valorization is about creating value for society. Whether that value is economic, social, environmental, or cultural, the purpose is the same: to ensure that public investment in research and innovation translates into concrete benefits for citizens and for civil society. This requires that we are engaging all actors for the research and innovation ecosystem, since innovation does not happen in isolation. Innovations are often stemming through multi-sectoral approaches, involving collaboration amongst researchers, public authorities, business, investors, citizens, and civil society. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that knowledge valorization helps in closing the innovation gap. We need to bring together all actors of the Polish innovation ecosystem to achieve this goal, and this is what you're doing today in your national knowledge valorization event. Today's event marks a step forward in building a valorization culture and a system that delivers for people and for our citizens. On behalf of the European Commission, I reiterate our support to Poland's national efforts and our willingness to continue working closely with you in this domain. I thank again the organizers for today's event and wish all of you fruitful discussions and exchanges. Thank you very much for your attention and have a very good and fruitful day.
Thank you very much.